That'll help us later on. Oh.
You're gonna regret this!
Ready?
This bag of food reveals I
Sword ring! Beautiful!
Angel feathers! Get 'em!
Damn it!
Wind blade!
That was just...
Eh. Oh man. I think I took the long way around. Guess it doesn't matter though. Oh, here we are. There's a book entitled The Ancient War of Light and Shadow. Would you like to read it? The Ancient War is a conflict shrouded in mystery. It is said to have been a confrontation between two powerful countries, but few records remain of either country. The war is said to have started approximately 5,000 years ago and lasted for 1,000 years. No. There's a book titled The World Regeneration Legend. Would you like to read it? Yes. Once upon a time there existed a giant tree that was the all source of mana. A war, however, caused this tree to wither away, and a hero's life was sacrificed in order to make its place. Grieving over the loss, the goddess disappeared into the heavens. The goddess left to the angels with this edict: "You must wake me, for if I should sleep, the world shall be destroyed." The angels bore the chosen one, who headed towards the tower that reached up into the heavens. This is the famous preface to the World Regeneration Legend, as you heard in the Episode 1. There's a book titled The Story of the Hero Mythos. Would you like to read it? Yes. Mythos was a great man who put an end to the ancient Karlan War. No one knows of Mythos' origin. A group of evil half-elves called Desians triggered the war by poisoning the king's mind with misinformation. After learning that the mana shortage was caused by the war, Mythos found a way to end the bloodshed. There was once an enormous tree at the center of the world. The giant tree produced a limitless amount of power, the source of all life. Mana was the spirit of the tree, and the people used mana to conquer the earth like gods. Man gave birth to Magi technology, and Magi technology gave birth to war. Hatred between two countries gave rise to the war. The war robbed the tree of its spirit, causing eventual death. Boltzmann's book was found. We can now save Pietro. Yes, we have the unicorn horn as well, so we should be able to do it. So I'm going to call it here. It's been an hour of recording. Well, I'm going to wait till after this part.
Professor Sage, it's Colette's angel toxicosis.
I see. Let's rest here for today.
What's wrong, Colette?
I would assume she's lost her voice.
What?
Everyone, I have something to say.
Huh?
I want to explain to everyone why I was trying to assassinate the Chosen.
All right, we're listening. Tell us about your homeland. A land that doesn't exist in this world.
You knew?
No, but you said it yourself that Silverant will be saved. That must mean you aren't from Silverant.
Yeah. You know, it's really a shame that your intellect's being wasted here. You're right. My homeland is not here. Not in Silverant.
What does that mean?
My world is called Tetheala.
Tetheala? You mean the moon?
Of course not. My world isn't on the moon. Even I really don't understand the specifics. But there's another world that lies entwined with Silverant. As shadow is to light. That's Tetheala, my world.
Two entwined worlds?
The two worlds lie directly adjacent to each other. They just can't see one another. Our scholars say they exist on shifted dimensions. Anyway, the two worlds can't see or touch each other, but they do in fact exist next to and affect each other.
What do you mean, affect each other?
They vie for the supply of mana. When one world weakens, the mana from that world flows to the other. As a result, one world is always flourishing and the other waning. Sort of like an hourglass.
Wait, so right now Silverond is...
Yeah. Silverant's mana is flowing to Tetheala. Therefore, Silverant is in decline. Without mana, crops won't grow and magic becomes unusable. If there's no mana, the summoned spirits that protect the world alongside the goddess Martel can't survive in Silverant either. As a result, the world slips even further down the path of destruction.
Then the Chosen's world regeneration is actually the process of reversing the mana flow?
Exactly. When the Chosen breaks a seal, the mana flow reverses and the summoned spirit that governs the seal awakens. I was sent to prevent the world regeneration from happening. I broke through the supposedly impassable dimensional fissure for the sake of protecting Tetheala.
In other words, to assure the decline and destruction of Silverant?
You can say that, but your journey of regeneration is also an attempt to destroy Tetheala. We're both doing the same thing.
It's hard for me to believe all of this.
I'm the proof. I possess summoning arts that have been lost from this world. Please don't look at me like that, Colette. I know that wasn't your intention. I don't know what I should do either. I came here to protect Tetheala, but this world is impoverished and everyone is suffering. But if I allow the world regeneration to occur, then Tetheala will become just like this.
But right now you're helping us, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean I can just abandon Tetheala. I don't know what to do. Isn't there any other way? A way for Silverant, Tetheala, and Colette to all be happy?
I want to know too.
Have you considered that perhaps nothing that convenient exists in the real world?
The best thing we can do right now is to save Silverant from its current crisis.
What if we don't regenerate the world and just defeat the Desians?
Although we succeeded in destroying a ranch, we cannot possibly eliminate all the Desians, and the mana will eventually be exhausted.
Is mana really that important?
I suppose only magic users and scholars worry about it. But mana is even more important to life than water. Without it, the land will die. Mana is the source material which composes everything. At least that's what I've been taught.
Unfortunately, the giant tree of ever-flowing mana in fairy tales doesn't exist in the real world. We live by chipping away at the limited amount of available mana. Why do you think the ancient Magi technology was lost?
Because mana disappeared from the world.
Correct. Magi technology consumes large amounts of mana. If things continue the way they are now, Silverant will eventually lose its mana, just as it lost its Magi technology, and be destroyed.
Colette? R-E-M-I? Ah, you're trying to spell something, right? I'll try asking Remiel if there's a way to save the two worlds.
If it doesn't work out, I may have to kill you after all.
Sheena?
When that time comes, I may fight back because I love Silverant too.
I understand. You intend to become an angel no matter what, don't you?
Okay, so that's pretty much some more story, and I'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you got any tips or suggestions before we head to the next big event, be sure to leave them down. This is Tachi signing off. Have a good day.